Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bitch Kitty Podcast. This is Madeline.
And this is Kelsey.
And this is our first, live podcast that we're doing.
Yeah, we're recording this shit right now.
Yeah, video-wise, not just audio.
So you probably left the podcast, or whatever you're listening this through, and, going to YouTube because we have posted it, and...
It's gonna be crazy.
It's there where you can, actually...
Hello, this is my kitchen.
We haven't actually...
And my a living room.
We're
and
so
bedroom.
nervous. We haven't actually addressed the camera yet, but yeah, I don't know. I think there's such a difference between putting a voice to something you hear, but then there's another step when you put your face to the voice that you have. Yeah. And I think that's it's not scary, but it's kind of now you know what the fuck I look like. And
yeah. When I think too, sometimes I listen to podcasts and I'm I just listen to a voice. I don't know who they are, but then you actually look at someone and you're wow, that's different.
Well, and I think emotions and also physical mannerisms. Yeah, that attributes to a conversation. That really gets you more into the dialogue than just hearing something, which is nice. I love listening to podcasts when
100%.
I'm just doing something. So this is for people who are really creepy on us and want to know what we look like. No. Hey. Or just
made a weird face.
Or whoever just wants to hate on us that we're doing this.
Also, hey.
Hey. What's up?
Yeah.
So dude, how's your week been?
My week has been good.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. Yes, it has. I'm wearing a braid, so I can't flip the hair. But
right.
No, yeah, it's been good. I just been really busy at work, but also been trying to just find the time to be able to do my own, just my leisure things that I need to do to stay kind of sane.
For yourself.
Yeah, but so something happened this week. We talked about it on a past podcast before. I forget whose episode it was, but we've talked about this a couple times before.
Yeah, I think we have. Have we told personal stories, or have we had somebody told us a story?
Yeah. I forget who it was.
I don't remember.
I'll have to check back.
We're very open about sex on the podcast, so
yeah.
It's
it's
just
sex related if you didn't know already.
It's a conversation that comes up quite frequently.
Yeah.
So.
But I squirt for the first time.
I'm so proud of you.
I feel different.
Don't you feel like a fucking woman?
I literally, when it happened,
you could get any man.
I was just looking around and I was oh my god, I have seen life differently.
You feel like a goddess. You feel so powerful.
It was insane,
and you just feel like you can take over the world.
Yeah, I really do.
Okay, so you obviously have to tell a story how did it happen.
I feel like I have a different level of confidence that I've never had.
Well, I think what's interesting here is because Madeline and her partner have been together for years, and whenever anybody says things can't get spiced up in the bedroom, things can still be discovered. So yeah.
Well, and I think too, being younger, I feel at a certain point I didn't explore my sexuality the way that I thought was okay, because I don't know, I grew up in a Catholic school. I grew up in a very shameful environment of being a woman basically. So I've talked about it before, I don't watch porn, I'm just not into that. It's not for me. But no, if
anything, I feel that's healthy though, to a certain extent.
I've seen porn before, I've watched porn before, but I don't I don't watch it once a week.
Yeah, I feel overindulging in porn just gives you a really bad reflection on how sex should be, and
yeah, and I don't watch it to masturbate either.
Yeah,
I just have my own thing that I do, and it works for me, and it's cool.
Yeah, being too super reliant on masturbation through porn is not on the healthier side.
I just don't.
Some people may disagree, but that's person to person.
Personally, I just I'm just awkward. Yeah. And at a certain thing that's kind of an insecurity too, where I'm I don't want to watch people fuck. I'd rather just do it myself.
No, that's strong as fucking badass.
Yeah.
Why not?
But no, we were doing it.
Had you guys been drinking?
Yeah, we were drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a couple beers and hung out with friends, and then we came home and we just kind of were trying new positions and doing other stuff, and it just kind of happened. And at first I was what the fuck? What was that? But then I remember you and other people that I've talked to describing of your first time it happening.
Yes.
And I feel I literally lost a virginity again.
Yeah.
It sounds so dumb.
Did you think it was you at first?
At first I didn't, but I knew it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just
Were you just so shocked that you didn't?
Yeah, I was so excited. I was
yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And Evan was he was coming too, and like it was just like it was a moment.
That's like the best part is like you told me that he was coming at the same time as you were squirting, and I was like,
it was a moment that it's indescribable.
That is, I feel like that's also like a very like connective moment between the two.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
You guys are already in love, obviously,
yeah.
but like to have like something like that together is just like fucking banging. You're just like,
dude,
yeah, man.
Literally after it happened, like we both were just like looking at each other, and I was just like, God fucking damn it, I love you.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, like
I fucking love you. I love your dick. I love your squirt.
This. Like,
you just came on me.
Yeah.
I came on you.
Like, oh my God,
like,
it was
be
so
cute.
great. Yeah,
yeah.
Be cute.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Congratulations.
I feel differently about my life.
Do you feel like you can do like any sexual thing that you've ever wanted to do ever?
Yeah, I do.
And okay, here's like, okay, so
we're also drinking Sophia's. Hey,
what position were you in for that to happen? Because
I
like,
was on bottom.
Okay, because I feel like a lot of women think that, or people with vaginas think that like they are the ones that have to control their squirting, like something where they think like they themselves like spatially need to be in a certain position for it to work.
Yeah.
And I mean like fucking supposed to be a two-way street, but like I do genuinely believe it takes like the entanglement of like the partner to really make you squirt. Like, I
mean, like you're basically like
that's not
you're climaxing basically, right? So it's
that's not your responsibility. But didn't you say he was like rubbing your clit and shit?
Yeah, a little bit,
a
little bit. But I mean,
I'm like getting more details again. Yeah. I'm like, please tell me more.
No, I mean, I feel like it's also one of those things where I just have never done it before, so I don't really know. I didn't know what it felt like until now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I didn't have the sexual awareness to know what that felt like. Right. So. Yeah.
I guess what I'm just trying to put, because, like, I had a partner that tried to put it on me to do it, and I feel like that's not...
I know you can, I've, there's a documentary or, like, something on Netflix about, like, porn stars and, like, you know, women sex workers that are, like, what are they called? Like, video girls, kind of, like, cam girls? Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
Welcome!
Yeah.
Wait till the end.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, there's nothing happening at the end.
No, fuck that. Not yet. Pay me, maybe. No, I'm just kidding.
But, no, there's, like, some documentary on Netflix where there are cam girls where they talk about how they do that themselves. But, like, I don't care about it that much. It was just a cool thing that happened. And, like, maybe it'll happen again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to, like... Oh,
yeah, but it felt really good that you did it.
Yeah, it was, like, cool. And it was unexpected, which made it even better. Mm-hmm. And,
dude, I feel like there's people that, like, squirt all the time. Like,
yeah.
Do people feel, like, dehydrated? I feel like you have to be, like, just, like, exhausted by the end of it.
I mean, I feel like after sex in general, you're just exhausted.
That's true, but, like, you're exuberating, like, you know, your
fluids.
Own... come like
there.
Outside your body, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I felt like
that's a force. Like that's like against gravity, man.
That's a force.
It is.
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm excited for you. That's amazing. I hope it happens
really cool.
again.
Thanks.
Because like, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my 25th year of life. And I feel like there's just new things happening. And I just like feel like a woman.
25 times around the sun. Even though you're not even 25 yet.
I'm not 25, but I would rather be 25 because 24 sucks.
Why?
Because you're just 24.
You sound like a 24-year-old.
Exactly. Exactly my point.
Why?
I don't know. I personally, like, you always talk about how you never want to get older, but I always want to be older.
Never. I'm going to have a hard time growing up. Like, I'm going to be, like, a really sad person when I get older.
I just like adding just, like, different things to my life and, like, learning different things and being able to learn something new and be so excited about it still. You know what I mean?
Are you, like, the person that's going to be like, every wrinkle is going to tell a story?
No, because I will not have wrinkles.
No? Are you going to get Botox?
I mean, like, probably when I'm old.
You heard it here, folks. Folks
I mean,
first.
I wouldn't get Botox now just because I'm too young. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really...
Dude, Madeline gives me shit all the time because I always talk about, like, how I want to get Botox later in life. And you're like,
you say you want to get it now. Okay, that's a lie. That is a lie.
Okay, no, I'm about to be really fucking real right now. Okay, the reason I said I want to get Botox was not for my wrinkles. It was because of my, like, strong, like, muscles in my jaw because they're over, like, active.
Well, you told me to get Botox in my armpits because I sweat a lot. And
that's a thing that they can do for you.
And I was like, Kelsey, I don't need to do that. I'll just be sweaty.
I was just trying to help you out, girl. Like, I fucking... You know I watch that shit.
I think at a certain point...
You don't have to do that, obviously.
No, I don't have to do that, and I don't have to.
But I kind of really want to, like, meet someone that says they've done it and, like, if it works or not. Like, I'm actually curious. Because I'm not naturally a very sweaty person at all.
I mean, I like keeping up with my appearance, and I feel like now that I'm getting older, I have more money to be able to do the things that I want. So I think eventually I'll probably try it.
Yeah.
But like, I
with the Botox in your armpits?
No, oh my God, no, my face. No, but I don't think I would do it now just because I'm only in my 20s. I don't need to fucking do that. Personally, I don't need to do that. Right. Anyone else can do whatever the fuck they want. Mm-hmm. I think spending money on yourself and the way you look is totally fine. I just don't. I mean, I do it when I'm like 40. Like, I don't know.
You have to start when you're 30 because it's preventative. I'm just letting you know.
She got the facts.
Well, I used to work with this girl that, like, basically almost became a dermatologist. Like,
okay. Yeah.
All right, back into it.
All right, so we fucked up on shit for a second, but here we are. Learning something new.
We're learning. I think this is one of the things that we really want to stress about is that, like, we want people to know that we're learning and, like, screwing shit up because, like, that's fucking real. Like, I'm sorry, but if anybody says that, like, I just came out of the fucking womb, like, knowing how to do a podcast or, like, take a video, which sounds really easy to do, but, like...
It's not.
It's not that hard.
I mean, it's not like I do it every day, so I don't know how to do it.
I know. Did you burp? Stop. Oh my God.
I fucking was...
I
held it in. I held it in.
Madeline's burps are like atrocious.
I'm sorry. I held the burp in.
She doesn't fart, but she burps, and it's like she always just blows the wind towards me, and I'm just like... It's fine. I'll just breathe it in. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I kind of like calling you out on the podcast too because it's
fuck, dude. I was trying to breathe it back in because I was like, I can't. We're being video like.
That's what you need to do. That's like what every boyfriend I've ever had. They've like when they like burp, they'll like blow it the other way, and that's when I know they like kind of like me because they won't burp in my face. How sad are my standards, you guys?
Oh my God. They don't burp in my face.
Thanks for not burping in my face.
Thanks for, like, not beating me. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, God. No, one time Alex did burp in my face, like, swear to God.
Yeah.
And I made him leave my apartment.
I feel like I remember that happening. You were like, I was like, dude, how's your night? And you're like, he burped in my face and now he's gone.
I was like, get the fuck out of my apartment.
I was like, okay.
He was like so sad. I was like, no, you burped in my face. And he was like,
that
what?
Is disgusting.
I was like, you can go. And I'm like into some dirty shit, but like, don't burp in my face.
I mean, that's a different level of dirty.
I know. It's just, no.
Yeah.
Not for it.
Yeah. Well, dude, how's your week?
Some things have been changing in my life constantly. Obviously, we just, sometimes we just like don't talk about it. We're like, yeah, things are fine. But
yeah.
Okay, so in the past episodes, like, I'm constantly kind of, like, on the dreary side where I'm like, yeah, I'm just, like, figuring shit out, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I was pretty excited about, like, getting out of the service industry because it takes a toll on you emotionally, and I've always said from the get-go, like, I have nothing but the utmost respect for people that make the service industry their careers and their livelihood for the long haul. Like, it is a hard job. You're constantly, like, absorbing other people's emotions, other people's energy, being treated lesser than, you know, human status.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you're just constantly shit on and you just have to kind of take it.
Yeah. But then there's the other amazing part of it, like, or the amazing side of it, which is like, you meet people in your community and, like, you develop new friendships and, like, you have a good time at work and you make cash money, and it's just like there's a
camaraderie like with your coworkers as well, as we're all in this together and we're all gonna fucking fight through it together, and
depending on the environment,
we'll get out on the other side.
Yeah, and depending on the environment, it could be really healthy and fun, and like you could have like a really good chemistry with the people you're with, and it could just work really well. You could be behind a product, behind a person that like owns the restaurant that you're like down for, because you're like, yes, I like what you're doing, I'm here for it, and that just makes your job so much easier. And recently I'm not making money. Like, I need money. And so
in like Cardi B voice.
And like, yeah, and like, I need the shmoney.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm white as fuck. I can't fucking say that. So I'm like,
it's okay.
Thank you. And I do need money, and I do have a job, but y'all, that's not enough. Like,
yeah.
I
think
we also live in a generation where a lot of things aren't enough.
Yeah, well, and then I think too, like, even the area that we live in is very expensive. It's more geared towards young professionals, but then again, with the majors that we have and the careers that we want, it's just not plausible right now.
No.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also kind of like, it's just with things of our generation, like, I don't want to put myself in a place where I'm not financially secure. And I feel like I am not right now. And it worries the shit out of me. There's a lot of things that worry me. Like, to be completely honest, I feel like I have a lot on my plate. It's just kind of like I am working on going into remission with my autoimmune disease with Crohn's, which has gotten the worst it's ever been. And I'm going to spare you the details on that. But, like, just not good. And I'm also just like, I don't feel like I'm financially okay.
Yeah.
I don't have health insurance planned by the end of this year. What am I going to do when, like, my health insurance runs out and I don't have a job? Or
you don't have, like, a rainy day fund that everyone stresses about saving money.
That's the thing. I do have a fucking job. I work 3 jobs, okay?
Yeah,
it's not a job that I have insurance in.
Yeah.
So, that's another thing. Like, I'm so sick of the real job, not real job kind of thing. If you are working your ass off and you're just trying to provide for yourself, let alone provide for somebody else, let alone provide for a child that you have a fucking real job. Like,
yeah.
I'm tired of the real job, not real job shit. Like,
yeah.
No, my job's a fucking real job.
Yeah.
And
I've definitely gotten better about saying that when I talk to people. And them being like, oh, well, like, where do you work? And I'm like, oh, I work at a bar downtown. Like, I'm a bartender. And I think it just
They kind of want to ask you, well, what's your real job?
Yeah, they totally, like, people will look at you differently. And I, for sure, have been trying to not say it that way and not say it in a negative way, because I even had a conversation with my coworkers this weekend about that. And they were like, no, like, we fucking hustle. We work so hard. We make our money and we do the shit that we want to do. That's all that shit fucking matter. You should be proud of that.
Here is something that I want someone to put in, like, people put in perspective. If we had, and don't be calling me a fucking socialist because of this or whatever, but honestly, if we had universal healthcare, and because what defines, like, a successful career, like a successful job, a real job, would be, like, the benefits, the health insurance.
That's the issue.
But I think, card full. Fuck. All right. Well, that's as much as you're going to get for the YouTube video. Sorry, guys. And so what people say is, like, based on those, you know, what am I trying to say? Thank you. Madeline blew her burp somewhere else.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yay. Those, I don't know what they're called, but those benefits, basically.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, yeah, they're literally just the benefits.
If we lived in a world where we had universal health care, you would want my fucking job. You would want to be a server because of the fucking time that you could have for yourself. Like, the fucking time that you could, like, make a bunch of money and then just leave for, like, a week to, like, go travel or something.
Yeah.
Like, the flexibility that you wouldn't want to work. Tell me who would want to work in an office. I mean, some people probably do enjoy that atmosphere and that environment. But for majority, humans aren't meant to do that. Humans are not meant to sit in a cubicle, look at a fucking screen for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And and just do that and look at the same gray matter around them every single day.
Right.
That's not what...
You need a more creative environment.
You need...
Whether you think you're, like, a creative person or not. You know what I mean? And
you need some stimulation.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I always think of that world as, like, if we did have that, I think, like...
Or if we prioritize that. Because you can have that. It's just that people either don't prioritize it or they think that you have to go into this type of industry or the job or whatever.
Yeah, and a lot of people think that universal health care is a privilege, and I think that's fucked up. I think
that's so fucked up.
I think healthcare is a fucking human right. Like, I'm so sorry, but if you think, like, a 5-year-old, because they came into this world and their parents don't have insurance, and you're like, oh, you're shit out of luck, you're a fucked up person. You're a fucked up person.
Well, and I think a lot of people also, first of all, think of it in a selfish way, and they think, well, I don't want to pay for everyone to have healthcare. I need to pay for my stuff. And it's like, yeah, but if you're paying for universal healthcare, it'll be better. It'll be a better community. It'll be a better society because people are taking care of their issues and not just dragging it along or being okay and then going out in the world and being a shitty human being or being miserable. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of things that, like, stem from those kind of issues. And it's like, I feel like it would help bring people out of poverty. Mm-hmm. It would reduce the amount of, like, it would reduce big farm industries because I don't know, it's people are super greedy and that's the problem is that people are just so, they think of it in such a selfish way of, well, I don't want to help that, I don't want to pay for that person, but it's like, but you're paying for your own security too, you know what I mean? Like, people don't think about it that way, right. And I don't really know what's gonna... I did see that Bernie Sanders was running. I don't know... For 2020.
Yeah.
I don't know how...
There's... Like, everyone and their mother is running for president.
That's how I feel. Okay, I'm not trying to get, like, big into politics right now, but, like...
Yeah.
That's what we always say when we're, like, talking about politics.
I mean, like, well, okay, first of all, we talk about things politically because, first of all, they're impacting our lives to the point where we can't not talk about it. Mm-hmm. Like, this is something that either people need to know or that... maybe they don't want to have a conversation with the people around them. So then it's, you know, they hear this and they're like, oh my God, I feel the same way. Or maybe you don't agree. And that's totally fine. You should never agree with everything a person says. But it's fucking fine.
Right.
And if you don't like it, then turn it off. I don't care.
Right. And and also in 2016, I feel like Bernie, he does have some, like, socialism beliefs.
Right.
That, like, I don't think, like, someone can, like... I have to word this correctly because someone's going to call me on this. I feel like you can pick some things that work with our country that would benefit our society. Like, I'm not trying to go full on socialism. Like,
well, and I think also, first of all, language, like, evolves and it changes.
It does.
And socialism doesn't, for what we want as people thinking, like, oh, well, you're just, like, a liberal socialist. Like, oh my God, you're like a snowflake. Like, our socialism of what we think is that we want everyone to be taken care of, but other generations think of it as, like, a dirty, nasty word.
They do.
Where they think, oh, well, you know, we won't have freedom because we all have to be the same. And I don't think that's what it means anymore. And I think that's the reason that people...
That's our perspective of how we see it.
Right. Yeah, because we're just in a different... I mean, we're just in a different time. And that's why I don't think saying the word socialist or socialism is bad. Yeah. Because we don't see it the way that it used to be thought of.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like in 2016 when, like, Bernie came out strong with his socialist beliefs, a lot of Democrats and a lot of people were turned off by that, and they're like, oh, what the fuck? No way, no way, no way. But now, going in 2019, going into 2020, there's a lot of Democrats that are on the same issues as him, that believe in front a lot of the beliefs that he had.
Yeah, he's been preaching for 40 years.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think it'd be really interesting to... I don't know, you guys. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I just don't want Donald Trump as a fucking president again.
Honestly,
he's a one-term motherfucking president. Like, he's discussed... Whatever. You already know what I have to say.
I mean, personally, I've been working so much that I really have not looked at everyone that's running, but I've seen, like, shit on the internet of, like, everyone's running for president. You know what I mean?
It's literally like...
So, like,
has anybody ever seen the movie Rat Race? It's literally like Rat Race.
Like, I need to look into it before I even comment on it more, because I honestly just know that everyone's, like, fucking freaking out.
There needs to be a meme of that.
Hopefully. There probably will. There probably is on Reddit somewhere.
Wait. Okay. What? Okay. Can we talk about something that's, like, trashy as fuck?
Wait, is it the Kardashians?
Yes!
Yes! Oh my god.
We don't talk about this shit on the podcast, but like, okay.
Okay.
Everyone knows I love shit TV.
Yeah.
It's like my.
Well, I've been getting more into like celebrity shit now because I feel like I'm coming at it from a sociological perspective and not just like, oh my god, like gossiping. You know what I mean?
Because you listen to Less Lonely Girls?
Yes.
I knew it.
Well, and I've been doing my own research stuff like about stuff too because no, being a celebrity like that shit is like, it's just a lot.
It's honestly bonkers. I don't know anything. I kind of don't want to know anything, but like it's so juicy to me to like just get some details on some people who are like billionaires and like shit's just not working out for them.
Well,
and it's like welcome to like nothing's perfect
Western
for
civilization.
Nothing is perfect to anyone, okay? Mm-hmm. Everybody's fucking up. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Like, constantly gonna preach that.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like...
But celebrities are in the public eye, so it's even funnier.
Right. and also more dangerous, because, like, they'll take things, like, a lot more hard. Yeah. Like, they get hit pretty hard with, like, a lot of shitty people.
That's what you get. No, I'm kidding.
No. But
yeah.
But anyways, okay, so if you haven't been living under a fucking rock, then you know what's going on with, like, Kris Jenner and, like, Jordan.
And Kylie.
And
well,
not Kris Jenner. Oh my god, you guys, I don't know any of these people. Okay,
no, it's Kylie and Jordan,
it's
right?
Kylie and Jordan and Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, yep.
Anyways, I have just been, like, living off of this. I've been just, like, jizzing myself all over the place.
I've been trying to, like, find what the fuck's going on, but everyone just keeps posting memes.
I don't follow any of them, and I just go to, like, Jordan Wood's Instagram, like, page and, like, hit refresh, like, once an hour. Because I, like, want to be there for, like, when shit goes down. Like, I want to know.
She lost a bunch of followers or something?
She, like, some of the Kardashian family has unfollowed her.
Oh, yeah, you're
Which is, like, a big deal because that's their job. I sound like such a basic bitch saying that, but, like,
fucking...
anyone
that's listening to this that doesn't live in America, I apologize.
Yeah,
already.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I'm this way. I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but it's just, like, I don't know. It's part of the trash in me where I'm just like, yes, what's going on? Like, what are they... You know, what?
Yeah, well, I always...
Give me the tea. I'm so sorry I said that.
Well, no, I always used to hate the whole, like, culture around, like, being celebrities and, like, everyone, like, you know, trash TV, because I think it just produces an image that is, like...
Oh, it's so fake.
It's so bad. It's just so bad. It's not fucking healthy. I think the beauty industry, anyway, is just all fucked up. So I don't like them because I feel like they perpetuate those stereotypes and they have so much money, they don't care, you know what I mean?
Yes.
They have money to not care.
Yes.
But also, they are being completely...
They're making money off of this.
Their lives are literally, like, everyone knows their lives. Like, do they even have personal lives? I have no idea. You know what I mean? And if they do, then it's weird. It's just a different type of living that I don't understand and I don't agree with. But then again, like, I'm just a normal person, so...
Right.
It's different. But it is kind of funny to follow that shit sometimes.
Right. I completely agree with you. Like, I obviously don't believe in anything. I really don't trust anything that they say.
Well, because if you think about it, like, celebrities... are like people look up to celebrities, like that is Western culture, because I don't know why it is that way.
Well, because like
but
the UK has its like royal family and we have the fucking Kardashians, unfortunately.
I mean, even so, our president is literally a celebrity. Like, that has happened now.
I don't want to say that. I only call him, what is he, 45? Fuck him.
I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, if you think
if
about
it isn't clear by now, we don't like him, okay? Like,
no, but if you think about it, like, he is a celebrity, and that is our president, and, like, that is our culture, and that's why no one fucking likes us right now, because it's stupid. You know what I mean? It's so uneducated. It's all just about the face value of things. Like, no one is looking into shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's, like, funny to follow it.
Well, about the Kardashians, it's kind of fucking funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And it's like, everyone's like, Karma's a bitch. And I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, well, wait. Explain what happened for people that, I mean, some people might not know.
Do you want me to explain it to you? Because you probably don't know.
I mean, I know what happened.
Because I told you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I already knew before we talked about it.
I know what Madeline didn't know, because, like...
I did know. I told you. I was like, I did.
Oh, wait, you did?
Yeah, I did know about it.
Oh, okay. Well,
but I want to see what you know, because I know that you dig deeper on shit. I didn't dig that deep.
I am a creep when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, I can find who your boyfriend was, like, probably 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm disgusting. But...
It's a good skill to have.
Yeah.
When the time comes.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. And, okay, so basically what happened, long story short, Kylie Jenner's best friend, Jordan Woods, who she lives together with, they collab with their makeup palette.
Wait, how long were they friends for?
Since 8th grade. They've
been
friends forever. Babysits little Stormy, as a part of her life. It's a best friend, someone who's in your life. And for somebody I think of this status of a celebrity level is probably doesn't have that many people in her life like that. So Khloe Kardashian just had a little girl close to a year ago named True, and she had it with Tristan Thompson. I think that's how you say his last name. And he actually is a bench warmer for the Cavs.
I didn't even know that.
In Cleveland, yeah.
See, I don't know these details. I'm just this person.
Yeah, so she actually had True in Cleveland, and before she had their daughter, it had just come out this time last year that Tristan, all these videos of Tristan hooking up with all these other girls, and Khloe was and it was real, it wasn't one of those stupid PR things. It was pretty fucking real.
Yeah.
It could be not real. I don't know though. You never know. So then so then Khloe was no, I want us to still be together because we just had a baby, and I don't want us to have a broken home. I want you to still be a part of this life that we're trying to build together.
Men are disgusting.
So before I get any further, oh my God, it's gross. So before I get any further into this conversation, just to let you know, Khloe stole Tristan away from his fiance who was 7 months pregnant, and her name was Jordan. So.
Oh my God.
So then that's why everyone's making the joke about Khloe cheated on a Jordan and got her man stolen from a Jordan. Yeah. So then I guess the story is that there was an after party or something. I don't really fucking know. And Jordan, Kylie's best friend, was there, and they were all over each other on top.
Wait, tell the part about how they didn't have their phones.
Oh yeah, so I guess before going into the party, everyone that was there, they had to give up their phones because obviously they didn't want any kind of recording being done or any kind of evidence. Well, one of the guests that were at this party was a fucking writer for some undercover Hollywood bullshit shit, and
of course.
And just spilled everything after they left. And I don't really know, but I think it's really telling. And I think this is so fucking stupid when I say this, and I swear to God I hate that I'm even saying this right now, but because these are people's jobs working on social media like this, and it's fucking stupid, but when someone's job is social media and an actual presence in as a celebrity status, unfollowing someone is really big for some stupid reason.
Yeah.
And
well, do you think it was a petty thing for them to do it too, to be we unfollowed her?
I don't know. I've just been loving it because it's been making me feel I don't know. I don't know. I'm
you love this trash shit.
I'm loving it. I'm loving the trash.
I mean, honestly, I only care about celebrities now so that I can laugh at the memes.
Oh yeah, the memes are so
The memes
good.
are hilarious.
Yeah, there's these horrible memes where okay, so Jordan's last name is Woods, and they're Jordan Woods gone put into the woods, and it's because Kylie kicked her out of her house.
Yeah, and the ones where they're Kylie dropping her off at the homeless shelter, and she's crying. Yeah,
yes.
It's hilarious.
There's this one meme where Mean Girls, Lindsay Lohan is Jordan, and it's that part where I forget what her name is, but her friend with the fucking greasy ass hair comes up in the convertible, and she's like you little bitch.
Yeah.
And she catches her at the party, and it's Kylie.
No way.
Yeah, they put Kylie's face on there.
You little bitch.
And it looks really scary because their jaws match up because it's Kylie's old jaw, but it's that girl. You have to see it.
What?
You would know what I'm talking about if you see it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, it's interesting. I'm into it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fucking kill me, whatever. Whatever.
I mean, I literally listen to a celebrity podcast because now I feel I know more things about what's going on in that type of world that I don't really give a shit about. But it's just kind of funny to know.
What did they talk on that pod? I thought it was solely about Justin Bieber because it's called Two Less Lonely Girls.
Yeah. So it's called Two Less Lonely Girls
from the song One Less Lonely Girl, right?
I guess I don't know.
From Justin
honestly.
Bieber,
but it is a podcast about Justin Bieber, but they've also kind of transcended into talking about like kind of just like celebrity gossip and like theories and like conspiracy theories about shit like lizard people and
lizard people are real.
Yeah, and they like talk about like other conspiracy theories about like other celebrities. Like apparently Lorde is like 40 years old or something, and everyone thinks she's like 40 years old, but is like pretending to be like, what is she, like 18, I think, or like 20?
I don't know. I kind of believe that Lorde's 40 years old.
Yeah. There's like a huge conspiracy theory behind that, which like I didn't even know about.
Do you remember when that her video came up? What was that first, like the one that made her really big at first? And it was like she was like
I don't listen to her at all, so I have no idea.
It was like where she's like dropping acid in the hotel or something like that. Everyone knows what I'm talking about, but I don't know what the song is called.
Yeah.
But in that video, that music video of her, she looks fucking like completely different than what she looks like in real life.
Well, yeah, she looks like a 40-year-old woman.
She does.
You know what I mean?
She does look very
Yeah,
old.
but they like talk about shit like that, and I just think it's interesting because they come at it from a different way, and they dive so deep into shit that normal people wouldn't care. Like they'd read one article on BuzzFeed and then like forget about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. You should totally check it out. And I just love Rosebud Baker.
Who are the hosts?
Rosebud Baker. I hope you know me someday. Rosebud Baker and then Corinne Fisher.
I feel like Rosebud would like eat us alive. She'd like look at us and like just destroy us, like, and be like just be like, you're trash and you're trash.
Literally, I tweeted at her and I was like, or what did I say?
Why don't you tweet at her with our podcast and be like, we have a podcast, come on our podcast.
I followed all of them on our Twitter account. No, I tweeted at her and I was like, oh, I aspired to be Rosebud Baker. And she commented back and was like, you're making a huge mistake. And then Blair Saki, one of her really good other like comedian friends, commented as well and was like, you're literally making a huge mistake. So, like, stop while you can. Like they responded to me.
Rosebud, like, show us why. Like,
I would love to interview Rosebud. She would be, because I remember forever we posted on our story, like,
teach us how to be trash.
He would be like our top people to interview, but like Rosebud was for sure my top person that I want to interview.
I would say like within the last year, especially like with Madeline and I getting pretty heavy on the podcast, like we tried to connect a little bit more with like, or just check out different comedians. Like I feel like
I'm like so deep into that shit.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I love it. Just because like I think it's cool.
I don't know. I wouldn't call us like comedians, but I would say like we try to be like a little funny here and there. Like
I'm definitely not a comedian at all.
Be lighthearted.
I'm horrible at talking.
No, I mean like obviously we try to put in some like
I think I'm like a funny person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a fun, okay person.
I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't believe in what I say.
Until you like really get to know me, and then I'm not that fun.
Oh my God, don't ever say that again.
Do you like me?
Yeah, that's not true at all. No, I fucking hate you. Get out. No.
I know. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks, bye.
Oh, I wish you guys would have seen us. Like when we first started like trying to get this set up tonight, because we recorded and now it says card full and literally
it's just staring at us saying cards. Wait, is it even? Oh yeah,
no.
It's. You can see my hands moving on the screen.
We look so cute too.
I
I wish you guys could. I wish there was video to this, but there's not. And
we can always throw some bits. Like take some little clips out and be like, "Oh, we tried to record."
Yeah, no, we could figure it out.
We tried. It was like trial one.
It was.
Yeah.
We're learning every single day.
Yeah.
That's another motto of us. Like
literally, one of my mottos is like, "You learn something new every day."
Please, just stick with us.
Yep.
We don't know. Okay.
Right.
We're just trying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We are.
Dude, what else were we gonna talk about today?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We really just kind of jumped into it. We're like, oh, let's record. Let's do it. Let's do a video. And then we were like, wait.
Yeah, we wanted to do a solo recording today.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because we just like doing that sometimes.
We've been hustling.
It feels good to do it. Just feels good to sit down and do this. And we have a new setup, which you'll see. I think we already talked about that. But, like, that should be fun.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try vlogging. Oh my god,
we tried to take videos on our way here.
Do you guys think 25's too old to vlog?
No. There's people older than us that do that shit.
I know.
Like, literally, there are people older than us that do that.
Like, who?
Like, famous people. Like Desi Perkins, one of my favorite makeup artists and model.
Wait, I will say this. Okay, going, unfortunately, back to, like, the celebrity talk, but there are so many celebrities that go on YouTube to make, like, YouTube channels and, like, do series. And
they get paid for that shit. That's why.
I know, but I always wonder, I'm like, okay, if fucking celebrities that could get TV shows, movies, and things like that, whatever, have any other kind of like business venture, decide to go to YouTube.
Yeah.
There must be like a reason for it. Also, I keep moving it. It sounds like I'm farting. I swear I'm not.
Dude,
farting.
no, I sit on these all the time and I like look at Evan. I'm like, I didn't fart.
I didn't.
I
swear I didn't fart. I know.
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds like I've been farting.
No,
like a fucking storm.
I do it all the time. It's fine. But
Oh, wait, you're not gonna tell me about your... Wait. Okay.
What?
Go ahead.
Now I'm distraught. I'm like, what?
I saw the Venezuela.
It's not Venezuela. It's Nicaragua.
Okay, Nicaragua.
Yeah. I hope you can hear that on the. I don't know. You probably can't.
Wait. Be quiet. We'll have to listen later and see if we can hear.
Everyone's gonna be like, "There's a pause," and those people are weird.
Yeah.
Wait, no, but what were you gonna say?
Well, one of the things that we wanted to discuss today was you hanging out with your mama.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could talk about that. I feel like I've realized some positive things in my life coming from that.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay, so before we recorded, I have this little bottle thing that my mom got me in Nicaragua.
It's like one of those things you put around your neck, right?
There's literally, I don't know what the fuck else you would do with it if there's not a little bottle in it. You know what I mean?
Wait, you could not put this around your neck.
I don't know what else you would use it for. Okay, so my mother, she gets me very obscure gifts when she travels or just in general.
So it looks like she drank some out of it.
It's not even open yet, so don't open it.
Oh my god, okay. Well,
don't do it yet.
Okay.
Sorry, that was psycho. No, but she gets me really, honestly, like I love her, but she gets me really dumb shit sometimes, and I'm like, I don't need this. You know what I mean? Like this isn't. Why do I have it? I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, so she came to visit me on yesterday, actually, thinking about it. Today's Monday, and it was cool. She's now moving in with her boyfriend, which I'm kind of like, bro, like take it back. Just
this
take
is a
it
pattern.
Yeah, like I love my mom, and like we obviously like I have my issues, and like I always joke how I have like mommy issues rather than like daddy issues, because one, I don't think anyone really talks about that. I feel like everyone's always like, oh well, she's a bitch. Like
no, mommy issues are like pretty real.
Yeah, so no, I just kind of realized that I think, sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. Ew, cat hair.
Then
yeah, I just kind of realized that I think I'm now kind of, I feel like getting closure from like my parents getting divorced, because I don't talk about it super often, just because I think a lot of people are like, oh, well, your parents got divorced when you were older. It's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like if you're younger, it's different because like your family's broken apart and it's just different. But I've read a lot of articles about how your parents getting divorced when you're older is almost worse, because you do understand what's happening, and there's just different parts of your life that I don't think.
Do you question?
No, not like question, but it first happened when I was literally going into college. So I was young. I didn't really know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted. You know what I mean? Like I was going through so many changes in my personal life as like a human being, that like having my parents get divorced was like really hard to also grasp, just because like my parents weren't the kind of parents that fought. Like for how kind of like, I guess like fucked up my parents are, like I had a pretty good childhood. Like they're pretty good people. Yeah. That, just made mistakes and, shouldn't have put them on their children per se. But, no, we like hung out on Sunday. We went to brunch and it was cool. But she gave me a picture of my family from when I was a kid. And it like, I was happy that she gave it to me, because I was like, wow, like that's really meaningful. Like I like appreciate that you are giving me something that that means something to me. But I think at the same time, I was just kind of like, I need to like stop being sad over it. You know what I mean? Like I need to stop thinking of it in such a bad way. Like my parents are gonna move on. You know what I mean? And like I also have to like just move on from the fact that like, not that I ever want them to be back together, but just like move on that like this is just my life now. Like this is my family now. This is the dynamic that we have. And I just think I'm accepting it a little bit better now.
But I feel like also like that dynamic is always changing, because like it feels like there's sometimes a new person involved.
Yeah, I definitely think it is. But I'm accepting it in the way that my mom is just gonna be who she is, and that's who she is, and I can't change that, and I'm not gonna change it now. You know what I mean? Like she's an older woman. Like I'm coming into my adulthood in a sense, so I'm just kind of like, fuck, dude, what are you gonna
Yeah.
do? Like,
Yeah, you
your
can't-
parents are just kids that had kids.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people think about that, but I just see it in a way different way. Yeah. But it was okay, you know.
I mean, like, that's kind of a hard thing to, like, accept, too, at the same time.
Yeah. Well, and it's hard. It's also hard just because a lot of my friends, like, their parents aren't divorced. So, like, I kind of, like, I have my own jokes about it that I, like, make with my brothers. But then, like, other people don't get it. And it's, like, in a sense, it's also, like, a dark humor thing. Like, I have really dark humor. So some people are like, oh, my God. Like, they're, like, uncomfortable. So, I don't know. I just try to think of it in a funny way, honestly.
That's all you can do.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Well, and I feel like you take it by stride. And I think you genuinely, like disconnect yourself from certain things because, like, if you were involved too much, it would, like, hurt you too much.
Yeah. Well, when it first happened, I was involved too much. And now I'm like, I'm an adult now. I make my own decisions. Like, I pay my own bills. I don't ask for help from anybody. Like, I don't have to. It's also, like, kind of in a weird, shitty way that, like, I don't have to put up with your shit anymore, so I'm not going to.
Yeah.
And I think my parents kind of understand that. And I think they respect that because they're like, well, you are an adult. Like, you are going to make your own decisions. And, you know, that's why, like, I always joke with you that, like, I don't tell my parents about this podcast because, like, it's none of their fucking business. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I feel that way.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's some heavy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just, you know.
I feel like
I'm growing up and I'm sick of dealing with bullshit.
Right.
You know, and I'm not going to deal with it.
Right. I think, like,
or put up with it.
I felt that way when I hit. It was just a weird thing that happened when I turned 25. Like, it was a weird click where I was just like,
I'm not doing this anymore.
Some people would, like, probably, like, associate that with, like, oh, you had, like, a quarter life crisis. Probably, maybe a little bit, going through it right now, whatever. But, like,
I mean, naturally.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm, like, dying of my fucking autoimmune disease. It's fine.
Yeah.
And it's, like, it's fine.
Jesus. Yeah.
It'll
but
be
okay. But, like,
that's,
I think at a certain point, like, that's some real life shit that, like, you know, you are growing and changing and you have to be able to learn when you just can't put up with that shit anymore because it's eating at you.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm not going to put up with it. Like, I'm an adult. I make adult decisions.
Right.
And I'm not going to do it.
Right.
Like, obviously I still hang out with my parents. I love them. They're great people. But I mean, like, my mom's she's gonna fucking do whatever she wants. She's already proved that.
You can't control them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I feel you.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, okay, I feel like we've been almost doing this for an hour, right?
Yeah.
Do you care if I, like, tell them about the new segment that we thought about including?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if, like, they like, suggested things, too, like, emailed us.
That would be cool. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so we're developing this new segment, and it's gonna be the bitch of the week and the kitty of the week. Instead of doing our own, like, bitch and kitty, we're gonna do something that it's highlighted in the news or something that you haven't seen. Maybe bring awareness to a specific person that is a shitty person, and then bring awareness to somebody that's doing really, really good.
Yeah.
So if you guys, or anybody that's listening, have a suggestion on who should be the bitch of the week or who should be the kitty of the week, we're not looking for, like, your fucking friend that stole your favorite pair of socks or something. I don't know. We're looking for, like, somebody with power in the news.
Or, like, yeah, like, in the public light.
In the public light, or something that was, like, for a kitty moment, something that kind of probably, like, not a lot of media was shared upon, but should be shared upon because it was, like, a good thing. So we're going to be introducing the bitch and the kitty of the week.
Yeah.
And just fucking calling them out.
Wait, do you have anything, like, super spontaneous on the spot?
For my bitch and kitty moment?
Or just, like, a bitch person or a kitty person of the week?
I don't know. I feel like if I brought it up, that would be, like, a really long discussion, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Jeez.
I don't know if I want to go into maybe next time, but if anybody's been listening to the news, I'm sure they probably know it's, like, the Empire actor who is supposedly and allegedly in hot water currently for, like, making up his, like, hate crime.
Oh, I
Yeah.
heard people talk about that.
And I need to do way more research on that because I don't even think that the fucking Chicago PD knows what the fuck
like,
they're
they
talking
just
about.
scratched the surface of the situation.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay.
And I don't
Before we talk about it, we should
I don't have anything to say about that.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I'm trying to think of, like, a kitty moment, though.
Did you have a kitty moment at all?
No, I never had a kitty moment.
It's not true.
Or, like, thinking of someone that's been, like, a kitty. I can't think of anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I worked so much last week that I don't even know where I am or what day it is or, like, who I am. Yeah, it's been a lot. I've been really tired lately. But, you know, that's what we gotta fucking do.
I wonder, are we gonna upload this episode tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well, you heard it here first, fam. We're gonna put something on YouTube. It's not gonna be a full video. But
No.
We'll throw something up there. You'll see it.
This is us trying our best. No, I'm just kidding. This is us trying a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like step 1 out of like
a
2 million steps.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll figure it out. If you guys want to, you should fucking subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure it's Be Kitty.
It'll be in the bio.
Yes, we'll add that to the bio.
Yeah, add it to the bio.
We do have a YouTube channel. We just never use it.
We haven't put anything on it yet.
I just use it to subscribe to channels that I watch. I watch Shane Dawson. Who else do I watch? I don't know. I watch a lot of YouTube. That's another fucking conversation.
Yeah, I did watch some YouTube this week. You would be proud of me. I watched a shit ton of interviews with Halsey and like cried for like an hour and a half.
You're obsessed with her.
She's so beautiful.
She is gorgeous.
Marry me. What? Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
Our social media. Follow us on Instagram. We're on Spotify for. I mean, I've been like tweeting it out, but we're on Spotify. Follow us on Spotify. Twitter, email us at bkittypodcast@gmail.com for the bitch and kitty moments
of
or
the week.
people of the week.
Yeah.
Even if you just want to send us music or
Right.
say what's up, whatever,
Let
us
us
something.
know the bitch of the week and the kitty of the week. Like,
Yeah.
we need to know this shit.
Yeah.
Let us spread. Also, we've had people that have been emailing us, telling their stories. Is that something that you guys would maybe be interested in? If like you emailed us and wrote in a story that you'd like to have shared and like us talk about it, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I can be anonymous too. Like,
yeah, we wouldn't say your name.
I'm not gonna be like this person from blah blah blah.
No.
Yeah,
we wouldn't say your name, and we've had people like emailing us, and we really enjoy the conversation and really like emailing you back. It's so cool to get your perspective on our episodes and like share your own stories and your own experiences, and it's really fun. So thank you so much for even like opening up that dialogue, because we love being a part of it.
Yeah.
And you know where to follow us, so that's all I gotta say.
Well, hell yeah, guys. This has been another episode of the Bitch Kitty Podcast, and we'll talk to you next Monday.
Bye.